Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hello, friends. I'm so excited to be here. I feel like it's been so long since I guess, virtually seen your names, maybe, or it's been a while, maybe, since you've seen me. My name is Rashina Green, and I am the digital events manager for Charlotte Tilbury in North America. So excited to have you on this YouTube live today. We have a really special class. This class is all about how to get the iconic bombshell look, which is one of Charlotte's 10 iconic looks. So if you have ever shopped with us in store or went to her website, you'll see that she has our 10 iconic looks, which is basically like makeup wardrobing. So have you ever found yourself at home just wondering what eyeshadow goes with what blush and what blush goes with what lipstick? Well, Charlotte Tilbury took the guessing work out of creating looks, and the world's number one makeup artist has sort of curated the looks for you. So today's look is the bombshell, and we have a special first look at our brand new magic water cream. Can you believe it? Stay tuned. We're going to get to this in just a moment because, as you can see, I'm barefaced and we are going to do a full look, including skincare. Before we jump into it, I feel like some of you already know the drill. I am going live from sunny Southern California, and I'd love to know in the chat where everybody is joining from. I see Carol in sunny Southwest Florida, trying to stay dry out there, right? Good thing that it's sunny. Hello in Italy. So excited to have all of you here. So we're going to just jump right in while other people join throughout. Again, this class is all about how to get the bombshell look, and we're going to feature the new magic water cream. So stay tuned for more information on that. So Charlotte always says a beautiful painting starts with a beautiful canvas. I am going to therefore start with our magic serum crystal elixir. Something I do want to add is this YouTube live is for you. So I have my lovely partner LL in the chat under the name Team Tilbury. She's going to be copying and pasting the links to the products that I'm talking about. So if you are loving what you're seeing, click the links. It'll open up another screen where it'll take you to charlottetilbury.com. You can add these to your basket and shop right away. Sometimes products sell out. So if you're really loving something, add it right away so you can get your hands on it before everybody. Oh, hello. Oh, Catherine, you're in San Diego too. That's where I'm at. Trinidad and Tobago. Ooh, loving that for you. Germany, London, Arizona, UK, Australia. Oh, my friends from all over the world. Amazing. So if you're joining now, we're going to jump right into the bombshell look. Skincare first. Magic serum. Obviously, I love her because she's halfway done. So I love to use this product morning and night, and it has a great little dropper. So I do about 4 to 6 drops, like so. I'm going to do a little bit more than that. And you can really just press this into your skin. I love to do this before all of my skincare. So if you're new to skincare and you're probably wondering, like, what's the difference between a serum? What's the difference between a serum and a moisturizer? Serums are a small molecule, one of the smallest molecules. So versus moisturizers that tend to sit on the surface, serums are going to penetrate deeper into your dermis and epidermis, giving you amazing results. So specifically, this magic serum has ingredients that are going to calm down redness. This has polyglutamic acid, which is 4 times more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. So if you're a dry or dehydrated friend out there, you'll love this. And I love to use this because it has niacinamide, and that helps with shrinking pores, but also sort of evening out the skin tone from discoloration. So morning and night, use that bad boy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'd probably say the one thing that I just wish I could change are the bags that I get underneath my eyes, because they tend to charge me while I'm at the airport for this extra carry-on luggage. So I love Charlotte's Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. It has this really nice cooling metal tip. So when you apply this product, it's going to help depuff your eye with the caffeine. This also has this really amazing cooling ingredient here. It's a biotech that they took from a Swiss glacier. And even if you do not put this in a refrigerator, it still feels cold to the touch. So the metal tip, the ingredients, the product itself is going to really help depuff under the eyes. And when I tell you guys, you don't really see it too much right now, but it was bad. Like, it literally looked like I hadn't slept in maybe a month. So now that I've been using the Cryo Eye, it's not so bad. So love her. And a little pro tip, I actually like to squeeze a little bit out, and I'll put a little bit around my smile lines as well, because this will help, oops, with that sort of premature aging. I mean, laughing and smiling, listen, these are the lines of life. It says that I've lived, I've laughed, and maybe I don't want to get rid of them, but then also maybe I don't want them to be super, super prominent on my face. All right. Hello again in London, Iceland. Hello, friends. Awesome. So, oh, great question, Caribbean cutie. You can use the magic serum on your face, your neck. I mean, if I could bathe in it, I would. Cryo eye, similarly, I can use under my eyes. I can use it around my mouth. Now on to the star of the show. Dun, 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 dun. This is what I've been waiting to talk about. You guys, like, I've had this for a while now. I'm literally halfway through. I know that it launches today on charlottetilbury.com, but they give it to us a little early. So I have been using this, and the proof is in the pudding. I like to use about maybe like a fingertip's worth. There you go. Let me tell you why this is awesome. First of all, let's start out where we began. Magic cream. For those of you who use magic cream, the difference is magic cream is more of a cream. This is more of a gel, as you can see. Magic cream is going to be more for a drier skin, someone that's looking to hydrate their skin as well as, minimize the appearance of fine lines and pores. Now, magic water cream is going to be good for someone that has a little bit more dehydrated skin, someone that's maybe more on the oily side, someone that wants to shrink pores, someone that wants to minimize redness in their skin. So some fun facts about magic water cream is this is a fragrance-free. So if you're sensitive out there and maybe you didn't love smelling the rose hip oil in our magic cream, you'll love this magic water cream. It gives you this sort of freshwater glass-like skin, as you can see here. So if you want to glow, here you go. Ooh, that rhymes. I like that. It gives you 100 hours of hydration. So here's what I've learned. This is for dehydrated skin. And you're probably wondering, like, what's the difference between dry skin and dehydrated skin? So dry skin is the lack of oil. Dehydrated skin is the lack of water. So a lot of people that are oily, they're actually dehydrated. So it means that maybe they don't drink enough water, or their skin doesn't contain or hold a lot of water. So their body will overcompensate for the lack of hydration, and it will create surface oil. And that's what all that sebum and oil and shine that you get on the top of your face. So sometimes people that have oily skin avoid using moisturizers because they're like, oh, I'm so oily, I don't want to use a moisturizer. But please use a moisturizer, because you'll find that when you use something like the magic water cream, this is going to help your dehydrated skin. It's going to quench the thirst of your dry face or the dehydrated face, and you're going to be less oily. So for those of you out there, it took me probably 35 years to figure that I had dehydrated skin and not oily skin. Yeah, so this is I've actually used this with all of our foundations. It looks really amazing. I haven't tried it with other brands, but just like magic cream, magic water cream is a perfect base for all of your foundations. So some other fun things about magic water cream: 100 hours of hydration. We have some clinical trials. It says in 28 seconds, pores are reduced by 54%. I mean, not that I was like heavily with the pores, but I mean, my skin does look nice and tight. In 28 days, redness appears reduced by 100%. So I don't have rosacea, but I do get a little bit of like light redness in my cheeks. So I love that. And then also in 28 days, skin texture appears smoother by 74%. So I'm not even kidding you. There's an ingredient in here called aquaporin. It's a water fusion technology that basically keeps water on the surface of your skin. Like, you can't really see it, but it's going to be keeping your skin really nice and hydrated. You get this gorgeous, glowing, dewy, hydrated look, but it's going to control your oil, control your redness, minimize the appearance of pores. And to be honest, like, my number one thing is texture. And we had a before and after picture of someone that had like literally crusty little skin flakes, like it happens to the best of us. And after using this product, we did an after photo, completely smooth. You can see a lot of these photos on charlottetilbury.com. All right, so I'm going to jump right into the foundation, because you were asking, how does this look with foundation? It looks amazing. So we're going to be using Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have obviously loved her because I'm almost out. And I will pump one of these. Fun little pro tip too. If you wanted, you can mix magic serum into your foundation to create a little bit of a sheerer coverage. This is a medium coverage naturally, so I am going to pop it on. I have a little bit of freckles. It's not going to cover them completely, but it's going to even them out a little bit. If you want more tips and tricks outside of this call, you can follow me on Instagram. Here's my handle at Rashina Green Artistry. I would love to make new friends. I'll go ahead and follow you guys back. Feel free to DM me if you want any product suggestions, more questions on what we covered today. Totally happy to help you there. And so I want to know in the chat, what foundation have you guys tried from us? Have you tried Beautiful Skin Foundation? Have you tried Airbrush Flawless Foundation? Or maybe even our Light Wonder? Let me know in the chat. Ooh, you use that tip every day. Love that. So I'm also applying this foundation with a brush. I'm using the Magic Complexion brush from Charlotte Tilbury. However, if you are someone that prefers to apply with your hands, go ahead. If you like to use a sponge, fine by me. However you want to pop it on there is up to you. I'm going to grab my mirror so I can get all the little details. But you can see that even though this is a medium coverage, I still have that really pretty glow from the Magic Water Cream underneath here. So it's almost like I'm lit from within. Emma, you love the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Oh yeah, for bridal makeup. The Airbrush Flawless Foundation is really great because it is waterproof, long wearing. And so if you have someone that, or yourself, you have a long day, you don't want to touch up your makeup, it is waterproof, sweatproof, and humidity resistant. It is summer, y'all, for most of you, except for our friends in Australia. And I don't know about you, but I get sweaty. And so using the Airbrush Foundation has been really helpful when I'm out in the hot sun. I'll just use a little SPF, put the Airbrush Flawless Foundation on, and I'm good to go. So I'm using my ring finger to apply, oh, I didn't even say it. Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Medium coverage. This is a brightening concealer, rose complex in here. So if you want to have a little bit of a brightening effect under your eye, this is more of a medium buildable coverage. This is really the concealer for you. If you wanted, people also use this to correct, if you have any little spots, pimples, any maybe like contouring you want done, you can get darker shades as well. So I'm using the shade 8. And my foundation shade was a number 7. So if you want your concealer to be super bright, you would use the same number as your foundation. If you want it to be more skin tone, you would do 1 shade up. So 7 in foundation, 8 in concealer. All right. Yeah, LL, Team Tilbury, she likes to use her hands. Cool with me. All right, so now onto a viral product that I feel like people sometimes get scared to use. This is our Hollywood Contour Wand in the shade Fair Medium. So I know you've seen it on TikTok, you've seen it on Instagram. It's a viral sensation, and you're probably thinking like, oh, I don't know if I know how to use that. Well, I'm going to share with you how to use it today. So first of all, you want to twist it to unlock. See that? Twist it to unlock. Now you're going to squeeze a little bit out, and then you're going to lock it again. If you forget to lock it, you will have so much regret, because once you put the cap back on, it's going to just squeeze into the cap, and you're like, there goes all my money and my product. So don't forget to lock it, because that's the number one thing we hear about. So I'm going to do a full face of contour. Charlotte likes to say, suck in your cheeks and follow the hollow. Like this. And then let's say you have more of a 5 head than a 4 head, which is totally fine, but you want to give it a little contour. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make this double chin closer to a single chin. And let's get blending. So I've already locked it like a good Samaritan. And I'm going to pop this on here, and I'm going to put it away. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with my Magic Complexion brush. Boop. And you just want to kind of stipple. You can swipe. Don't let it dry too much, because if you let it dry too much, it gets a little bit harder to blend. So you'll see how I'm going to do a little more swiping on the forehead. If you're blonde, make sure to be careful of your hair, not getting too much color. I have a little bit more of like a brownish reddish hair going on right now. So I'm just warming this up, blending it down. When you get the chin area, go behind the ear. And then also go downwards. So I'm just painting my battle stripes. Here we go. You don't want that line of demarcation, so really blend it. That's the number one thing when I'm walking around in the daylight and I see someone who has not blended their contour. So I'm going to go back here because that's looking not blended. And I'm just going to lightly buff it. And you want to make sure that you're blending into the crease, but also not blending down. You want to blend upwards. So this is pulling my face up versus dragging it down. All right. Are we loving this in the chat? Do we like this technique? Is this something that you guys are interested in trying yourselves? I also want to know, do you prefer to use a liquid contour or more of a cream or powder? Because we sell all of them. So there we go. You use your hair when you're feeling cute. There we go. All right. So I'm nice and glowing, but I don't want to look sweaty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is our powder that is universal. There's 4 shades. They're almost transparent. I'm using the shade number 2 medium. And I'm going to go in, and as you can see, I'm going to set my concealer and I'm going to set my foundation. Look, I'm just going to do one side so you guys can see the difference. I love this because it gives you this airbrushed look, this finish to your skin, but it's still dewy and hydrated. So you're not going to look so mattified. You're just going to look perfected. Do you guys see that? So I'm using the flat part, the belly of the brush, as you can see here, and I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. And then I'm using the tip of the brush now, and I'm just kind of swiping. The tip, 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 swipe, swipe, swipe. A little bit on the nose. Thank you, Manveer. All right. So now I have this perfected, super smooth, hydrated, glowing complexion. And now I'm going to start jumping into the rest of the look. So again, this class is all about how to create that bombshell look from Charlotte's 10 Iconic Looks. And for the eyes, she really just uses a little bit of our Color Chameleon, a little bit of our liner, and a little bit of mascara. So our Color Chameleon is like an eyeshadow pencil. These are very long wearing, very waterproof. They come in, I believe there's like 8 different options. Once this dries, it's not coming off. It's bulletproof. Literally, you can jump into the ocean. This is not coming off. This is my vacation must have. I like to do a lot of tropical beach vacations. And if I want to wear makeup in the ocean, because, you know, I'm looking for an Aquaman or something, I will totally use these. So the color I'm using is Amber Haze. And normally you can actually color your whole entire eye to create an eyeshadow look. But for today, I kind of want to do something a little bit differently. I want to create more of like an architectural liner. So I'm going to apply this and I'm going to softly wing it out. Now with my finger before it dries, I'm going to very softly blend the edges to create a sort of lifted eye effect. Do we see that? Now you could also do a little bit on the bottom if you'd like. And then I'm going to blend that with my finger, just so that I'm getting like a very sort of foxy feline flick sort of appearance. So if you are not a fan of wearing, you know, a full eye of eyeshadow, you can totally use these Color Chameleons as more of just like a chunky eyeliner. And I love it because it comes in like a champagne color, comes in kind of a smoky, sparkly black. There's a purple one, a deep green one, gold, bronzy. Yeah, so we have a few different ones. And these are actually really complementary to your eye shades as well. So I love wearing this Amber Haze because it brings out more of a honey in my eye, my brown eyes. So there you go. So you have a little bit of something there. Put a little bit on the bottom. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do the feline flick. Maybe I'll add more shadow. We'll see. Let's get into the liner. So make sure that you guys keep the cap on these because they will dry out and you don't want that. Let's see here. Emma adds to cart. I love that. Okay, so now I'm using the feline flick. This is Charlotte's ICONIC liquid liner to create the most beautiful wing liner. So the trick really is to kind of keep your eyes open. I have more of a hooded eye, so I am not going to do a full liner all the way across my eye, and you too should not feel like you have to color your whole eye. So what I'm going to do is never really like close your eye. You can look down into a mirror like I'm doing or look straight at it. And what you want to do is you can kind of just stamp this line right along the outside like this. So you're just getting a little bit of a dramatic look. And then you can turn your pen this way because the point is here and drag it in. So that's going to give you your little baby wing. Once you get the wing, then you just kind of connect them and you're good to go. Don't worry about making mistakes. You can always go in, add a little bit of shadow, clean it up with like a cotton bud. But you can make this as little or as big as you want. I like to go in with my finger and just kind of elongate it. And there you go. You have a little corner feline flick. Yes, this will be recorded. It will be posted on her Charlotte's YouTube. So you can watch these tips later. So I'm just stamping that along, as you can see. And then remember, because the tip of this already looks like a wing liner, I'm going to just stamp it and go in like so. And now I'm going to connect it, fill in any of the sort of crunchy, bumpy parts, and we'll be good to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have like the worst vision in this eye. So that's why I can't close my eyes. And it's best to just look down into your mirror like so. So because this is the bombshell look, it's kind of inspired by Hollywood bombshells like Marilyn Monroe. Think of like Sophia Loren, things like that. So it was all about just more of a minimal eye, like a really beautiful feline flick. Again, you can go all the way in if you want to, but really the statement was the bold red lip. I'm going to finish this eye off though with a little bit of mascara. So I'm using Charlotte's Full Fat Lashes mascara in black. This is a nice mascara for those of you who really like to layer your mascara and do several coats. This is going to give you length, definition, curl, volume, and drama. It's not waterproof, but it's fade resistant and flake resistant. I'm focusing a lot of the product on the outside lashes to kind of really enhance that flirty feline look. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom, like so. Put a little bit on the bottom here. And then we are going to get the top of this eye. If you've never worn mascara, whoopsie, do yourself a favor. It makes such a difference. Probably should have waited till that dried before I tried to clean it up. Lesson learned. But if you like, I mean, this is a super buildable mascara. If you like a natural lash, this is good because all you need is sort of one coat. But if you want a really dramatic lash, this is also good because you can layer and layer and layer this mascara without it flaking or coming off. Okay, so let's move on to the lip because I feel like this is such a lip look. I'm going to be using our red lip cheek called Kiss and Tell. And again, I'm going for that kind of Marilyn Monroe look. You love this mascara, Super Valley. It's really iconic. This is Charlotte's very first mascara she ever came out with. So I'm going to line my lips with Kiss and Tell. And these are waterproof, long wearing. I think it's like a 10-hour wear, maybe 8-hour. These are meant to resize and reshape your lips. So if you want to avoid going in and getting some filler, you can totally use this. Or if you still have filler and you just want even juicier lips, this is the move. So I'm just kind of creating this sweetheart shape that is known, that Charlotte is known for. Oops. And I'm just going to line this here like so. And I love to overline my lips. Let me just tell you, if I could get my lips fuller, I would. So I love that these are long wearing. Because let's say you wear red lips, or maybe you're afraid to wear red lips because they'll get on your teeth or they'll come off or they'll smudge. Color your whole lip in. This is waterproof. So if you're drinking, eating, kissing, whatever, this is going to stay on really nicely. And not to mention, if you do have lipstick that sort of fades off, you'll still have this color underneath. That's my pro tip for you. Okay, so now that I have my lip liner on, I'm going to go in with our Marilyn Monroe inspired lipstick called So Red. This is a satin lipstick. Love her. This has lipstick tree extract, which is for hydration and UV protection. Almost like a SPF for the lips, I guess you'd say. I'm just going in. That's cute. Okay, so I like to really make it va-va-voom. So I'm going to add our Pillow Talk Collagen Lip Bath. You can use whatever gloss you want on top because if it's clear, if it's red, whatever you'd like. I just like how this has coconut oil in it, our collagen lip baths. Just in the center. You don't really need to get all the whole lip. Now, to finish the look, we are going to be using Cheek to Chic blusher in Pillow Talk. This look, to be honest, calls for another blush called Sex on Fire, but I wanted to do Pillow Talk because it's iconic. All right, so we're going to swirl and we're going to pop, and then we're just going to brush this on here. So you're probably wondering why we wait to the very end for blush. It's because we want to base the intensity and the color off of our lip. Had I put like 10 pounds of blush on and then put a lip, it would have been too much. So I just want to do a soft whisper of the Pillow Talk to give me color, but not too much color. But I also love blush, so maybe a medium size amount of color. Now the final step in the bombshell look is to set her and forget her using Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, 16-hour wear. This is going to lock your makeup on. It's going to be a really amazing base, which I didn't use today. You can spray it before you put on makeup, but after skincare, as well as after you are done, but also throughout the day. So this is going to prevent your makeup from smudging and fading, separating, anything like that. Let's zhuzh the hair. Let's take a final look. What are we saying? The lip liner is red. Let me show you one more time. Kiss and Tell, not coral, very red. Sometimes the camera picks up weird pigmentation, so could look different on your computer. Let's see. Gotta get some. 3. Oh yeah, this comes in a few different sizes, so check that out. So this is the final look. This is Charlotte Tilbury's The Bombshell. Let's take a look. We have a soft eye. We've got glowing skin using Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. We've got this bold lip, which is the signature for the Bombshell. Now, I always like to end these classes with my top 3 must-haves. I know we went over a ton of products, but if you don't want to fill your basket with everything, I will tell you what I love. Carol, I am having a Marilyn Monroe moment. So my number 1 must-have obviously has been Magic Water Cream. I've been using it now for probably like a month. And I love her. My skin loves her. Like, let me get up close so you can see this skin. You can still see the freckles, but look at this hydration. Look at this smooth texture. So number 1 must have, Magic Water Cream, out today. Get yours now. Love her. I mean, you got to try her. She's so great. If you love Magic Cream, you'll love Magic Water Cream. If you didn't love Magic Cream for whatever reason, you will love Magic Water Cream. Again, this is fragrance-free, vegan, 100 hours of hydration. Top line notes, it's going to help lessen the redness. It's going to help minimize pores. It's going to help even out texture, and it's going to smooth out any of those dry flakiness areas. So if your skin is thirsty, or your skin is oily, dehydrated, you'll absolutely love this. Oh, you're so sweet. Beautiful before, beautiful after. I love that. That's Charlotte's thing. Okay, so number 1, Magic Water Cream. Number 2 is going to probably have to be, I really love the contour one, to be honest. This is the Hollywood contour one. People love it. It's sold out a lot. We got it back in. If it's in stock, get yours now, because I swear to you, as soon as we have it in stock, it goes out again. So if it's available on charlottetilbury.com or the app, get yours now. Then last but not least, I would have to say, loving this moment, Marilyn Monroe. So Red is my lipstick choice. And that's my last and final selection of my must-haves. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram for more tips and tricks. You can find me at Rashina Green Artistry. I'd love to add you back, be your friend. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I always love doing these and love having you interact with me in the chat. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Kisses from Rashina and Charlotte. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you.